Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on this YouTube channel. My name is Kieran, this is Real Talk Football. We're back again. FA Cup just happened last night, it was very good. I've got Champions League stuff coming, so if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, that would mean a lot. We've got some big games coming, we've got the Newcastle game, the Atletico game, and a lot of other big games coming. And yesterday we saw the FA Cup. Oh my god. We'll start with the Barnsley Chelsea game. I'll get through that first. I'll talk about the other games I watched later on in the show. I watched a bit Everton Spurs, that was a good game, and I watched a bit of United West Ham. I don't know about the other games. Well, we will get into that a bit later on, but to start off, we'll start with Chelsea, my team, and to be honest, people, I'll take it. I'll take that result. At the end of the day, all I care about is the result. For me, that's all I care about, and anything else doesn't matter, because all that people are going to see is the result. They're not going to see the performance. Nobody sees the performance, and that's the way I feel about things always. It's the result that counts. And Tuchel, even though some of the performances, the one against Sheffield was poor, the one last night was poor as well, and he comes out with these results, and you can't fault him for it. Tammy played a great game, great defensive work being put in from Tammy Abraham. Kepa missed the ball, a Barnsley player headed it in, and Tammy cleared it off the line, and he did score yesterday. And the thing about Tammy is, he's a bag of goals, and he does get a lot of goals. He gets in good positions for goals, but he does do it against a lot of the poorer sides, but even against some of the top sides this season, he has done it. So I'm wondering, I asked the question, should Tammy start more games, because he does have an eye for goal, and he does tend to get a lot of goals. And I think he has the most goals for Chelsea this season, so he's definitely putting his name in the hat to start more games, I think. And I think he does deserve to start more games. It's just when he does start the bigger games, he tends to ghost out of them, and I think that's what puts fans and what puts the manager off starting them more. So I think that is the predominant reason why Tammy doesn't start more games. But he had a very good performance last night. I think he was one of the sole reasons we won the game, to be honest, because it was quite shocking. It was quite shocking. A lot of passing out from the back again. Needless against Barnsley, playing a high press against us. And we were passing out from the back. And you do realise, I don't know if the players realise this, but they're playing on a shithouse pitch, and they're trying to pass it out from the back. Barnsley, I don't know if they made it deliberately shithouse, like the ground was very tough to play out from, but it looked long, it looked bobbly, and Chelsea players were trying to play out from the back. And I think in times like those, the style of play needs a bit more adaptation, and it needs a bit more. Basically, the ball needs to be fucking cleared up the pitch, because playing out from the back, it's not going to work on a surface like that. And I think that was one of our main mistakes last night, and what let Barnsley get a foothold in the game, and what gave them a chance last night right until the end of that game, because there were some shaky moments. I spoke about one of them just there, the Tammy Abraham clearance off the line. Again, I wouldn't really judge a performance of a pitch like that, to be honest, because that's a championship pitch. At the same time, it wasn't a good performance. Let's call a spade a spade. We should have done a little bit better. Yeah, I'll get into talking about the other matches, but we'll talk about the FA Cup draw briefly, because it was made in between one of the matches yesterday and the Chelsea game. And Chelsea drew Sheffield United, so I'm quite happy with that draw, because it is Sheffield at home. It's not Sheffield away. I think playing at the Bridge is a big advantage. I think United drew Leicester, and I think City drew Everton. Those are two tough games for those teams. Bournemouth are playing Southampton, I think. So Southampton will be in the last four, you would presume, from that draw. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that draw, to be honest. I wasn't looking forward to getting Leicester, Everton or United City. I think we should have enough to beat Sheffield, and I think we have a chance at getting a cup in the first 6 months of Thomas Tuchel's reign, so I am excited. 9-goal thriller, Spurs against Everton, a defensive disaster class, unbelievably shit defence. I don't want to be too harsh, because games like these do happen in the cup, both teams going for it a bit, but I think the main problem for Spurs, I didn't watch the game, but I'm going to presume here, I know it's a bit presumptuous of me to presume when I didn't watch the game, but it is FA Cup. The one thing I think Spurs are struggling with at the moment is their fullbacks, and fullback situation, man. And they're playing Doherty I never thought, as an Irish person, Doherty is dodgy at the back. Going forward, he's very good, and you notice that when he's playing for Ireland. Going back though, defensively, he is dodgy. Dodgy. He gets bypassed very easily. And you do notice that a lot when he's playing for Ireland, and we're noticing it for Spurs as well. Ben Davies, left back. Obviously, Ben Davies, he's decent, but he's not really to the standard they want, I presume. A Mourinho team, classic Mourinho team, had a solid back four. You look back to Chelsea, Real Madrid as well, they had Sergio Ramos. Solid Mourinho teams that win trophies, always have a solid back four. Even United, Phil Jones, Chris Smalling, I'm joking obviously, but he did win a trophy with United as well. So I think that's the main issue for Spurs at the moment. Sort that out. I don't understand why they don't play Gareth Bale left back. 600k a week, rotting on the bench. He knows how to play that position. I've seen him play it before in 2010. He's lost some of that pace, but I think he'd be class. He'd be a class solution at left back if Reguilon is out injured. Obviously, I was talking to a Spurs fan yesterday, Tomas. He said he disagreed with that. He didn't think Bale was a solution left back. But I remember Bale bombing forward in the past against Inter Milan, the likes. He can do a job left back. I have confidence that I should put Bale there. He's probably not the same player as he was back then, but to me that's what Bale was at Spurs, and I don't understand why they're not trying him again in left back. I think he would be a solution. Everton played very well, not great at the back again. I think they need a spine as well at the back. Going forward, Everton very good, and without James as well, so quite impressive. Yeah, I'll talk a bit about the United game. I watched that on Tuesday. It was a bit of a dire watch. Nothing else on the telly, so I watched it, and I think it was 0-0. Went to extra time, and then McTominay came on. He scored, madness, but West Ham, a bit of a mistake to let McTominay in. They played well up until that point, but yeah, United went through easily enough. Without Bruno Fernandes though, I will say this about United. Without Bruno Fernandes, they do look dire, and some teams are just like that. Some teams just thrive by having one man at the fore. You look at Ronaldo for Real Madrid. When they lost him, look what happened to them. They collapsed. Barcelona, Messi, the amount of stuff he does. And Bruno Fernandes, I'd put him in the world-class category. I think he's a very good player. I don't know, maybe some United fans would disagree with that. I don't think Donny van de Beek is a solution though. I think that's all I have to say really. FA Cup roundup, complete. I'm back now for the next few days. We have Newcastle preview coming. We have Newcastle reaction coming. We have Champions League preview coming. I'm doing a very special Champions League preview. Hopefully it comes into the works. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we'll see. It should. So stay tuned. Everyone subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please like the video. I will see you tomorrow. Peace everyone.